opinion was, oh, but he's Jiro, so really what does this lead?
Right, yeah.
That was the kind of feel. It's like, oh, wow, he finally did it. He did the miracle plays where he's able to get super far ahead. But you know what? He isn't out of the tournament yet. Blazy moves on to winners finals, and he's going to be fighting against the winner of this next matchup that's coming up. Is going to be Blueguys versus Zacoi.
Now this is the good stuff, right? This is like, I feel like for the people who've been watching this, because I've been calling this basically an Arcadian, right? You know, you don't have all the top players here. They're all having their, Twitch watch parties to see who's going to be the 32nd spot at BCX, and you got Blueguys versus Zacoi, two very, very familiar faces, right? We see these guys when it's not this kind of tournament all the time, making pretty deep runs, or in 2v2s especially, always placing really well. Like Snowy and Zacoi go crazy together, and Blueguys and Double Dime always, they're like the 17th Warriors, So it's like, we're seeing how they're going to do here. I mean, game one on Demon Island, let's see how it pops out.
Yeah, and to add to the point that you said, it's remarkable to me how consistent these players are. This is being the 17th place Warriors, right? It's like once you take out that equation, they are right here ready to go undoubtedly in the winner's side of top 8, fighting each other for that 32nd spot in the World Championship, trying to see if they can make even further upsets when they get in there. How cool would that be to be able to see the person that wins the last chance qualifier knock out somebody who qualified legitimately? And there we go, Blueguys opening up with the first stock over Zacoi.
Okay, with the Val. We saw Zacoi playing, the pink rock earlier, getting a lot of down sigs. Like, a lot of down sigs. Right there, you might have even tried to go for it, but the fact that Blueguys woke up with that neutral light, like, kind of stuffed it.
Yeah, but of course, as you're talking about, the down sigs that come out so frequently, they were going to happen eventually. But Blueguys with the down light into neutral light, catching Zacoi, sending him off the left side of the stage. That sider still not enough, and the gauntlets are being used to make it back to the stage, and a stop isn't going to stop him, but that neutral sig will punches straight into that hitbox, sent off the top of the stage, evened up 2-2. Zacoi back on the guitars.
Yeah, man, that N-Sig from Sentinel on Hammer is so good. That particular angle is tough for Hammer to cover, and that's why Sentinel and Cassidy in particular just have such an easier time kind of playing the weapon. Just throw that out, anti-air, see ya. You don't have to jump or nothing.
Yeah. Anyways, we just saw right there, speaking of Sentinel signatures, just being able to hit that side sig, it's a lot. I feel like it lurches forward a lot faster than a lot of players expect, and it's one of those conversations of like, well, yeah, just learn all the characters, but when you're not that used to having the Sentinel matchup that often, it can be a lot harder. We now see Blueguys taking the lead once again, but there's that down sig, hitting it off the sideline. Zacoi has like 1,000,001 mix-ups off of when that down sig is going to come up.
Oh my gosh.
He pivoted the down sig, why not? It looks cool.
Oh my gosh.
I have that. I definitely have that habit where I just slide charge, pivot everything because it just feels like it's more complicated, so it's
just looks cooler, yeah.
Even if it's like, I don't know why I'm doing it, it's fine. It's fine. Nice, evened up really quickly, too. Last time Zacoi was in orange when he was in this state, so has a chance to be able to take this game away from Blueguys, despite Blueguys being the lead the entire time.
And what Zacoi does, oh wow, I love that turnaround neutral light from Blueguys. Hold up, ooh, throws the psionic shuriken. Do you like ground pound? You don't see that every day. It's not a true combo, but it is quick enough to make you think it is. There we go.
Yeah, especially if you are catching your opponent not trying to dodge off of getting hit by those downlight finishers. And hitting with a recovery. Another silent recovery will probably take Zacoi off the top, and there it is.
Gosh. Man. Sidelight.
Yeah, Blueguys.
Sidelight recovery is like, it just feels so bad to get hit by. It's like D-Light recovery on blasters, where like it feels like it's so slow, but you still know you're going to die. It's
right.
Just like, oh.
Well, and I think what's even worse in terms of the mental aspect of getting hit by double sidelight recovery is that like you're like, oh, I could have done something about that. Like they read me hard enough to be able to get this double sidelight recovery, or they knew my dodge. They got my dodge away to make that possible. And we've been seeing Blueguys hit a number of reads where it's like if Zacoi was mixing up his dodges or how he was trying to get out of these gauntlet strings, they wouldn't be happening as much. Like D-Light ground pound, like I said, that ain't true, but he's still hitting it. Oh, that time Zacoi actually used that recovery preemptively to stop that dash jump ground pound from Blueguys. But Blueguys,
he missed the true combo. No, that could have been a clip, bro.
That was it's almost so amazing.
Man, that was crazy. Blueguys is on right now. Like Zacoi trying to respond. Wow, what a dodge through that down sig from Blueguys. Oh my gosh, bro. Bruh.
Down sick misses, just ground pound afterwards. Why not? Zacoi went in for that dash jump pivot down there, but got interrupted by the side air. What are we going to do? Stomp side air? Okay. No slide charge signatures on the hammer, I don't feel like. He went for the recovery instead, jumped a little bit too high. Side sig maybe to cover the weapon? No, stops there. Good patience from Zacoi, that stock. Oh, but he makes it back? No, okay.
Yeah. Pretty good ground pound. And this is the tough part, right? Because it's like Zacoi is forcing Blueguys to play this mini game that he normally doesn't have to. Like, of course, when you're playing against Katars, you get hit by sidelight or down air, you're expecting the true confirm afterward, and then you play the game of what the mix-up is. But if he just goes for down sig immediately instead of the true confirm, it's like something you don't want to have to think about. You're like, can't you just play the normal way like everyone else? But nah, not with Zacoi.
Right. Yeah, having that playstyle advantage is certainly huge. Blueguys, that, I think he dodged down, held right to touch the stage, didn't touch the stage, didn't realize it, and didn't make it back. I'm pretty sure
Yeah,
that's
I think you're
saw.
right.
And that's super unfortunate, because I think that's a pretty fresh stock. Oh, Demon Island taking another soul once again. Happens too much. Those walls are devastating. And that's the stock, but I think Zacoi's got a pretty good shot at this game.
Yeah, Zacoi looking pretty here. Grant doesn't have a weapon, so if Blueguys can starve him, nope. Looks like that's not going to be on the table here. But Blueguys has gotten quite a bit of damage with the gauntlets earlier in the set. Oh no, has just a recovery, and you're gone. Gosh, Zacoi!
Yeah. Really, really solid game too, and the damage numbers aren't even that high because of the nature of the stocks we're taking out. Blueguys having a little bit of a blunder there on the side of Demon Island. I don't expect to see that happen again, so maybe not quite as destructive as a victory from Zacoi going into game number 3 potentially. All the maps being banned out. I was gonna say had shorter walls, but honestly, the ones that we have left are pretty rough. No, okay, Mammoth Fortress is gonna be game number 3.
And I think on that last ground pound we saw, I think Zacoi may have. I'm like, did you activate that? Because I'm just thinking like that ground pound looked kind of wide, but it connected. I'm like, okay, so you know the spacing on that, I guess, or you just start pressing the button at the right time. But I mean, with the way it's looking so far, Zacoi is doing great. Blueguys, as you said before, though, we got a lot more wall to work with because you know 2 of those scenarios where Blueguys lost his stock was just due to like thinking he touched the wall or not really having much leeway in terms of wall to work with to mix it up. So should be closer here.
Yeah, Mammoth Fortress definitely solves that. That slide charge pivot neutral stick was actually
So
huge. He was able to catch Blueguys dodging in. And now he's been keeping the air the entire time. Oh, recovery into chain dodge to the ground, trying to reset so that he can control the center of the stage. Still winning out here. Side air comes through. And that, I think if he fast fell there, that side air would have worked out. But Blueguys, okay. Grab out the down air, super close. Zacoi, you're not hitting those down sticks as much as you used to. I think Blueguys is starting to get a little bit used to it.
Oh, nice
neutral sig.
Charged it a little bit too.
Yeah, get that extra oomph into that attack. And another down sig avoided. Blueguys doing a great job adjusting that playstyle from Zacoi, and that could be the stock, but he doesn't spell.
Oh.
Okay, scares him straight off the stage. It's all right.
Yeah, it was like, it's okay. A little embarrassing, but we good. And we back in it.
Sometimes you down air the wrong direction. You know, what can you do? Blueguys, gets neutralized away. Zacoi picks up that weapon. I think a side air would probably do it. Maybe a stomp first.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's how you finish off stocks with the hammer. Tosses all the way up to deny weapon as long as possible from Blueguys. And with the hammer prime, Zacoi is going to be sticking onto this weapon for a while. Blueguys takes one stare to the face but gets a D-Light recovery in return. And they're fighting 2-2.
Oh, tries to get the second side light there. It was a little bit early, I guess, because that's the move you used to cover that option. It just was a little bit too early, was able to iframe through it. Oh, I was like, what? I jumped in a dodge here? Yeah, but it looks like Blueguys doesn't want to play against the hammer off stage. Understandable. Wow. What a weapon spawn there. Kind of unfortunate for Blueguys. Just kind of patiently waiting on stage for the spawn. Then it spawns directly on top of Zacoi.
Ooh, but a nice side sig takes Zacoi down. Blueguys up a stock. And now has the sword. What's Zacoi going to pick up? He picks up a hammer. Tried to nair him, but he got down here in first trouble. Sidelight and a neutral stick. Didn't pivot at that time, so he didn't get... Oh! Well, he tried to go in for the modified Russian Mafia, but no. He gets the nairs instead. And Blueguys, I mean, they're going to lose this stock pretty quickly. Zacoi keeps hitting with these hammer nairs.
What's the answer here? Zacoi. Wow, that pivot neutralite was like, all right, you play keyboard.
Yep.
I know what you do, bro. Like...
Zacoi pivoting everything, honestly. Just constantly holding W. turn around.
Nice.
Ooh, nicely done. Nared him out of the side signature. Blaze has been looking for that, or Blue Guys have been looking for that quite a bit. Stomp Nair. Oh, nicely done. Zacoi takes the stock. He's taking a lot of damage, though.
Yeah, Blueguys
Let's
actually
see what he can do.
did the hard work here. I don't know what's next. There's a pair of gauntlets. Yeah, you can go for a D-Light recovery. Won't KO quite yet. Oh, but sidelight read will. Oh my goodness, come on. Blueguys looking for that final blow. Zacoi trying to talk to him. A trade. Fortunate for Zacoi, honestly, but not fortunate enough. The D-Light into the recovery comes out from Blueguys to go ahead and secure game number 3. That means Zacoi is now in the back foot. Has to win 2 in a row now to move on forward.
Let's see what the map select is going to be for this game. Is it going to be a Brawlhalla choice? Mammoth Fortress looked pretty great for Blueguys. I feel like he doesn't want to risk anything with some small stages where he might lose a stock to a slide charge down sig or a side sig at orange. So Mammoth Fortress probably perfectly fine with him. Going into game number 4, Blueguys on match point trying to take this 3-1 and get into winner's finals to fight against Blazy. Zacoi picks up the guitar, starts downlighting Blueguys, but he can't find anything afterwards, and he downers straight into his fists. But a nice weapon start was keeping Blueguys off that weapon, and oh, that was a really fast toss pickup from Zacoi there.
Yeah, I love that Blueguys got that unarmed neutral light and then didn't aggress there, right? We saw him immediately dash back, and Zacoi woke up with the gravity cancel end light because he wanted to push him away from the weapon. Blueguys was just like, all right, I'll wait. I'll wait for my turn. I know not to get greedy here. And now he has a sword, but hasn't been able to do much with it. Zacoi, the movement on the ground here with this rock. I guess I was going to say the Sentinel, but the rock, man, smells Zacoi's cooking, baby.
He has been hitting a remarkable amount of downlights too. And he always goes for the dash forward and to get it as well. The Nair just takes advantage of Blueguys trying to find safety on that platform as it's passing him, but it just ended up making him lose that stock faster. Blueguys punch him away, picks up a new weapon. Zacoi with that neutral light, trying to get that side light afterwards. Blueguys with a nice punch, but no, Zacoi with the wake up down light. That time, Blueguys not as wary as he was when he was unarmed, getting hit with more damage and more extra credit going over to Zacoi. That stomp just barely missed.
How that stomp missed? I'm so surprised. I felt like he stomped on his face, but the game was like, nah, bro.
Yeah, it had to be something about that neutral sig hurtboxing there for Blueguys. I'm not really sure. It was like, it honestly felt like it should have hit, but Zacoi not phased about it. Hit with a sider, tried to hit with another sider, and that time does sideline punish the neutral sig, but Blueguys with a swift punish on the side sig takes Zacoi down, evens it up 2-2. And he's keeping that weapon off Zacoi as he pummels him once, try to go for a second time, no recovery. Down air, however, and tried to nair him back onto the ground. But Zacoi did get through, picks up the guitars, and he recovers him away.
I like what I'm seeing from Blueguys as well. He's getting one hit. You know, if it's a true combo, he'll do the true combo, and then he'll actually just wait and try to react to the dodge rather than going for the hard read, because he just wants that guaranteed damage. Now, right there, he goes for the read. Look what happens, man. It's nailed out the top, but sometimes you got to go for it. You know, it's hard to react, especially online. You know, we're not on land to react to like the dodge that somebody's doing. You got to go for it.
Yeah. It's been a very interesting set in terms of both players adapting to each other, where they have, like, Zacoi had a bunch of strings that he would like to end or interrupt with a down sig. Now those are happening a lot less.
Yeah, down sigs are
Zacoi
gone.
started to go towards, like, he's like be going more towards like, okay, I'm going to catch your landings with stomp side air, and I'm going to slowly whittle you away to take these stocks. Meanwhile, Blueguys was going for like a ton of like down like ground pounds, doubled side lights, and now those are starting to go away as he's getting punished. Like, they are just constantly adapting to each other each game. Neutral sig missed down air punish. Blueguys went to the side sig, but the wrong way. And Zacoi went for that down sig, but Blueguys smartly fast falling away from the blast. Now hits the neutral sig and is trying to even up the stocks.
Yeah, this could very well go to a game 5 with the way this is looking. Zacoi basically just needs to fish for a couple more stomp Sairs. Oh, gets a stomp there, but not the Sair, but just needs the damage, and then it'll eventually lead to KO. We already have Blueguys kind of in the orange. That end sig hitting from way behind there. Beautiful swing from the back there. And Zacoi now can start looking at that stomp Sair to get Blueguys off stage and secure that KO. It'll definitely KO in the corner as well. Blueguys has to watch the landings. Nice.
Sider hits. That's not enough, but I guess Zacoi was like, is it worth trying to recover here? I might as well just make it back, make the weapon starving a little less painful. Fast falls off the left side of the stage, kicks Blueguys off the stage. Tried to neutralize, but Blueguys ready with that side air. Almost got a 3-piece string. Down six. Man, Blueguys impeccable with the fast falls off of those down six that Zacoi keeps going for. He just keeps dodging.
Ooh, nice. Wow, Nair into recovery. That was like the perfect Nair. That might have actually been true. He got like, because you know how with circular hitboxes right? You kind of like bounce off depending where you got hit. And he got that perfect hitbox on the bottom side of the Qatar Nair that sent him straight up into that recovery. I'm like, wow, that is some good stuff, man. You don't see that every day.
And the blue guys switch over to Rayman, the legend that I was talking a lot about before we started our casting block, and then on to small Brawlhalla.
No.
Okay, anything goes here. I mean, he's been doing a great job of avoiding Zacoi's down sig, so maybe he doesn't have to worry about losing his stock to those in orange. But there's a whole lot of other attacks that the Rock can bring out to bring down Rayman here. But blue guys start off strong with a nice 4 hits, 5. Oh, that downer after it's a cider. Zacoi, is he gone? I think down sig would have done it, but he just did it a little too late. And Zacoi fighting back off stage with the guitars now. This is just unending. That dodge was scary. I thought he was going to get blue guys for sure. Stop cider off the left side of the stage. Ground pound. No! Oh, it was close.
Zacoi. What an answer from Zacoi, though, because those were like 5 or 6 unanswered hits from blue guys, and then was able to pick up a weapon and immediately respond. Now we have a basically even game here. If Zacoi can get the edge guard.
Oh! No! He doesn't recover. He goes for the ground pound instead of blue guys. I think he thought he had his jump.
Yeah, I don't think he had a
but
jump
he had used all of his jumps.
Oh, he just punched him into the stage!
I don't think that's what Zacoi was expecting when he went for that dive kick. Blue guys making the best of a bad situation and somehow comes out on the top there. Zacoi with the guitars with 1 recovery, but even this up really quickly. And looks for it, goes the wrong way, and blue guys gets the 1 hit in to secure a lead. That ground pound delayed it a little bit, didn't get it to connect, and Zacoi, he's being a little impatient for the stock. He's going for a lot of siders and recoveries, and blue guys is just waiting for it, dodging and then punishing. Is this going to get a recovery? Okay, there's the downer to take him off the top.
All right, this is close. This is close. We got ourselves a game 5 in winners semifinals, man. This is as close as it comes. The blue guys is doing very well right now, though. Has those gauntlets in hands. We haven't seen too much of the Rayman gauntlets because we saw a lot of the axe play earlier. But here we go. The down sig not going to hit. Zacoi coming up quickly with those D-lights. Going to be a very strong option against the gauntlet matchup because you know those side lights leave them aerial. That didn't KO. What?
I mean, he went for the double one as well. Hit the cider, and then the weapon throw pickup at the ground pound knocks Zacoi off the bottom of the stage, despite all of us expecting him to go off the top. Zacoi now 1 stock left for this best of 5. Let's see if he can even it up, make it 1-1. Blue guys hit him with a ton of nairs and dares. Stop cider, return Zacoi. Will he go for the side stick? No, he goes for the stop and step. No jumping cider. He sidelights instead, and that's a great punish.
Oh, no, Zacoi is crumbling under the pressure here. Blue guys is looking more composed. Zacoi already dropped 2 or 3 different punishes since being brought down the last stock, and blue guys just kind of playing on the stage, doesn't want to go off stage versus Hammer, but also wants to threaten ground pound and down sig at the same time. Zacoi needs to find an answer here. Goes for a desperation ground pound, nairs the D-sig. Nice recognition there, but I don't know, it might be too late here. Stomp Sayer needs to get this KO now.
Yeah, it has to happen now, and then he has to play perfectly. The downer is a smart decision. Any damage counts. That nair didn't connect, and blue guys catches Zacoi with not too many jumps. Good dodge through, avoids the gauntlet ground pound, but now disarmed. Blue guys has a number of attacks that can take him down, stopping. I mean, Zacoi's playing like he's got another stock, and I give him credits for that because he needs to end the stock right there, and there it is, 1-1. Blue guys has got an entire stock. Let's see if Zacoi can make it happen. I mean, he has some amazing strings. They get in with the guitar down sig that would just end blue guys in like deep yellow, honestly.
Goes for the double, gets a little greedy.
But it worked out. The ground pound just barely misses. Oh my God, is Zacoi gonna make this comeback happen? Blue guys is looking for the siders. The neutralites aren't gonna knock out yet, but it could come close. And he tosses that axe away. The recovery still not enough. The rock a little too tanky, but that's it.
Oh man, blue guys, dude. Oh, I feel bad for Zacoi because he went for the guitar like side light, D-light into jump ground pound, which is supposed to cover dodge up and dodge in place, but he must have like misspaced it just barely, dude. I was like, oh, when you start getting that momentum going and then like you go for the punish and you guess correctly but it doesn't go the way you want. But blue guys, man, blue guys did extremely well. I mean, that's why he won, of course, but just like even with the execution in that game, like we saw toward the end there, it was getting a little scary, right? You know, we saw Zacoi was kind of getting hit after hit after hit after hit after hit. But then, you know, luckily blue guys did most of the hard work.